Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Trisha Paytas because the wedding is creeping up, you guys. It's like next week or something, and Trisha seems to be on a downward slope, okay? I think that they are kind of keeping it together relatively well for the camera, and then behind the scenes it might be a lot worse than it looks, and I think that we should talk about it. So if you're interested in hearing more about that drama, then make sure that you keep on watching.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Talking about like, oh, she's trolling, trying to be every religion. Yeah, what the? Ooh, so fuck if I am. Sorry, I'm trying to find something higher than myself. Sorry, I'm trying to cling on to something because I'm fucking falling apart in my head. Talking about like, oh, she's trolling, trying. I'm just doing way too much at once, and I'm just stressed, and I'm just like, I need to like, new year, have a simpler life, and just simplify everything because everything is just a lot. There's the wedding, there's Hanukkah happening right now, there's Christmas, I get to travel with my family. This amazing house, getting to be close with my family, getting to be close with everything. There's so much to be grateful for. I'm so excited for the wedding. I'm so excited for the wedding. It's just stressful, but you know what? I think when that day comes, it'll be like, okay, it's over. There's so much good happening.
I was like a prisoner in my own head. That was always the worst part to me. I can't control my emotions. I can't control my food. I can't do this. I can't. But like, despite my almost not having medication, borderline, despite being medicated for anything, it's like thinking, oh well, you know, I have an ED, like, you know, I binge eat, like that's my life. But it doesn't have to be. And you know what? And all that was like, whatever. That's not why I started this journey. I started this journey because I had psychotic breakdowns that physically my heart could not take. Like physically, like I was like a prisoner in my own head. I literally went down and like made frozen pizza. Then we still had some shredded cheese, which I could probably put as old as actual cheese. We have vegan cheese on there. Honestly, I could have grabbed the vegan cheese, but I like stuffed it in a quesadilla. And then I took the rest of the cheese and tried to make a sandwich out of a freaking Hanukkah bagel that we have, which is not really a Hanukkah bagel because I was like, there's no such thing as a Hanukkah bagel. They're like blue bagels or whatever, which into itself is kind of not that appetizing. Actually, there's blue bagels in question downstairs, but and then I just had a bunch of cheese, and then I woke up the next day, well, actually middle of the night, if I'm being real, and yeah, I just hated myself. I thought, wow, you really have no willpower, Trish. Like, you really don't. Like, I'm not a night. The problem is food, and I can never enjoy eating food because I will always think about, oh my God, I'm so fat, I'm disgusting. People are looking at me. I shouldn't be asking for more. Why am I even hungry? That's the worst part of all this. I hate myself for being hungry. When I get hungry, I hate myself. And it's so annoying, even if I'm eating good food, even when I tried raw vegan for like 2 days, and I truly loved being on it. Like the food was really good and it made me feel better about myself, but I still was pissed when my stomach would growl at night, and I was like, and I ate a lot, mind you. I was eating bananas freely. Please don't make 5,000 videos about me on this, but like, I remember she was eating like 7 bananas and would like fill up. I was like eating bananas. I was eating literally everything I could to fill myself up, and I would still be hungry, and I hated myself for it. I'm like, wow. The problem is people like, we watched the Ace family video this weekend. It came up on Saturday about their house and how everyone was like crapping on them and like basically making fun of them for like losing their house or foreclosing their house and making all this stuff like, oh, they can't afford their house payments or whatever. And like they explained the whole thing, which was like, it's all sad, it's still tragic, but it's not that they couldn't afford the house. They're like making money, and like when you watch the whole story, it's really interesting, but it's like, I don't know if this is like the new insult of telling people you're going broke or all this stuff, or people like worrying about other people's finances. Like, honestly, I thought like people were like just coming for me, but I was just like, why are people so worried? It's like, if I promote my onlytrish.com, like, it's like, oh, like she's going broke. It's like, no, this is my job. Like, I have, like, to make income, I post videos. Like, you can't say like my it's just so crazy. It's like, okay, we watched the worrying about other people's finances is just so, it's just like, why? Well, I don't understand. I guess it makes people feel better. Like, it really did make me sad. Like, I did videos about like Austin like cheating, and I took him down because I was just like, honestly, it's also not even true. What is it my place to say that was old Trish? But it's like, to make fun of people like losing their house because they ultimately like let it go, but because they put so much into it and got scammed and then lost, like, they lost a lot of money, and they were in good spirits about it, and obviously they're making a ton of money. I think they revealed that their mortgage was like $70,000 a month, which is like, good for you. Like, honestly, props. But they just bought another house, like another house that was already done and finished. So it's like, why are people like assume, especially like when I post like something to promote Only Trish, they're like, must be going broke, time to pay for that wedding. It's like, no, this is my income. Like, Only has always been my main source of income. Like, why would I not keep promoting?
Miss Kitty, so you were on TikTok earlier and you saw Trisha Paytas kind of like crying on TikTok, miss? Okay, no, I'm sorry. You saw it on the Frenemies Room Instagram account. Is that where you saw it? Okay, so you saw it on Frenemies Room, and you are telling me that Trisha Paytas was, okay, slow down. So Trisha Paytas is, okay, miss, slow down, baby. I'm trying to tell you, you're talking too fast, baby girl. I know it, baby girl. So Trisha Paytas was basically crying on Frenemies Room. That's where you saw it. That, you know, people are, you know, saying that she's trolling her whole spiritual journey and all this stuff. And then there's this little clip of her saying, you know, she's so excited for, okay, miss, I know, that she's so excited for the wedding, but that, you know, she was crying when she said it. Okay, well, that seems to be a little odd. You wouldn't think that somebody who's excited for their wedding would be crying when they say they're excited for their wedding. Am I right? Well, I know, miss, so what do you think is going on? So you think that Trisha Paytas is basically kind of losing it? There's just too much, and she's losing it. But behind the scenes, she's probably really losing it. But she's doing a better job of showing what she's showing the public this time. Okay. Well, I'll let him know what you said, miss. And you know what? Thank you for, you know, keeping us up on the tea, because, you know, miss, mommy had a long day today. We were at the music video shoot for Rich Lux's new music video, miss, called, you know the new song. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the song name on here. So, you know the new song, miss, the one that we were talking about? Yep, the new one with Oscar Wilde and Rich Lux. You know that one, miss? Your Uncle Rich? Uncle Rich, Mr. Kitty? You know, Uncle Rich has a new song, and that we were on set all day for it. So I'm really happy that you were looking at the tea and told us, because we haven't had time to do any of that, miss. I know. Well, I'll tell Uncle Rich that you love him, okay? Okay, guys. So Miss Kitty, as you can hear, oh, look at that. Miss Kitty just told me that, you know, Trisha Paytas, she saw it on Frenemies Room, the Instagram account, but now I just went on my TikTok and I couldn't find the TikTok. But it's clearly a TikTok because it's has Trish like fish, like the little TikTok thingy on the Frenemies Room, like the screen recording or whatever. So it came from her TikTok, but now I can't find the TikTok. But anyway, in that whole thing, Trisha Paytas is basically, you know, she's kind of getting emotional in this, you guys, and she hasn't really been emotional with us on camera in a pretty long time. Now everybody knows Trisha Paytas for being, you know, just like crying on the kitchen floor is kind of what Trisha Paytas is known for. Crying on camera is kind of her thing. Listen, okay, when it comes to crying on camera, your girl knows a little thing or two about crying on camera myself, because I have been known to cry on camera 1, 2, or 10 times. I get emotional about things sometimes. If you don't know, then just watch any major live stream that I've had where I'm talking about something serious. I cried when I got the Tati beauty palette. I cried when Tati came back to YouTube. I cry. I've done my fair share of crying on the YouTubes, so I am not here to judge anybody for crying on social media, but it just seems like it's dangerously close to the wedding for Trisha to be very much like just this upset. Like they seem, I mean, they even said it. They said they were under so much pressure and they didn't know if they could take it. And to be so close to your wedding, but be feeling that immense amount of pressure, I don't know. For me, that's really kind of sad. Like, I don't like that. Like, I know that, you know, say what you want about the relationship with Moses and Trish. Okay, I have my opinions about that too. You guys have your opinions. A lot of you guys think that the wedding is a contract between them and that it's not a real relationship. Some of you guys think that Moses doesn't really love Trisha, but Trisha loves Moses, and that, you know, even though Trisha might know that Moses isn't really the best person for her, that she just stays with him despite that because she finally found somebody who will marry her. That's what a lot of you guys think. You guys have opinions all over the board, but I think that one thing that is pretty, you know, we can agree on across the board is that this close to your wedding, like to be so upset and kind of like falling apart is a little bit dicey, right? Am I right about that? It's a little bit dicey. Like this close to your wedding, you should be super excited. Now I get it. It's an immense amount of pressure getting married. It's a lot when you're organizing a wedding. There's so much that has to come together at the last minute. Putting on any kind of event like that is a lot of pressure. It's just a lot. So I can understand where, you know, Trisha might be feeling a lot of pressure and feeling stressed out. I can understand that. But it's just like also like, I mean, it should be happy pressure. It should be happy and excited, you know, at the same time. It shouldn't be crying on TikToks, you know? And this goes back to the theory that I was saying that I don't know what's going to happen with this wedding, but I have a feeling that things are going to fall apart right before the wedding. And there's a bunch of drama that's going to happen right before the wedding. When you think about it this way, you guys, okay, listen, and I just have opinions. This is my opinion. I see things neutrally, okay, but this is just my opinion and my conspiracy theory of what might happen allegedly with this wedding, okay? It's coming up real soon. Okay, it's coming up real soon. And the thing is, it's also December. It's December 1st. Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. By the way, we're doing videos every single day in December. I don't know what's going to happen with this because to me, it seems like a very convenient time in December when AdSense is at its peak, okay, to cause a little drama on the internet and to get people, you know, watching your channel, tuning in for the drama. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a meltdown or two on her channels, plural, because they have many at this point. It just seems like an opportune time to have something completely blow up and have it be super dramatic where everyone's talking about it. I don't know. It just seems convenient to me that all the signs are there. Now Trisha's crying on TikTok. Trisha's kind of mouthing off in a passive aggressive way on the Twitter. It just, I know it, Miss, you showed me that too. Miss was showing me that Trisha Paytas was going off on somebody in a very passive aggressive way, an account that was basically kind of telling her off or whatever, and then she was like, yeah, your entire account's about me. No, thank you, I'm so flattered. Essentially, I'll put it up here on the screen for you so you can see it. I know it, Miss. I'm going to show him. Don't worry, dear. I'm going to show him, okay? And I'm telling you what, it just seems like this is all adding up to explode right before the wedding, just in time for the peak AdSense to come in and for Trisha to collect her little coins. And that's just my conspiracy theory, allegedly, my opinion, okay? Because I don't know. I just see the signs, you guys. And you know what? I mean, it could happen that way. It could happen to where everything blows up. They could get married and live happily ever after. I don't know. But she's upset on social media. Now, the thing that she's upset about, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and say this. My opinions aside, you guys have a lot of opinions. But I will say that it's very clear that Trisha Paytas is on some sort of spiritual journey, okay? All the different religions that she's researching and practicing and all of these things right now. Whether you as an individual think that's right or wrong or whatever, or you think she's phony or whatever it is, okay? I will say that someone's spiritual journey to find and find a belief in something, and to that whole thing that we go through as people, because every single person has their own spiritual journey they've done, it's a very personal thing, and I don't think somebody should be ridiculed for going through that spiritual journey and for doing that, okay? I really don't. The thing with Trisha Paytas is Trisha Paytas has been proven to have lied about so many different things. There's so many different contradictions to the things that Trisha Paytas has said in the past versus now, and vice versa, and all of that. And it's just that there's so many, you just don't know what to believe anymore. So when a person has done this to themselves, when they've had so many contradictions about their person, the things they've said, and all of this in their past, right? And there's proven lies, about things as silly as having seen the Twilight movies, or, just silly, stupid things, right? It's hard to believe somebody, and let me backtrack a little bit. And when also this person has been known and admittedly a huge troll on the internet for so many things, admittedly a troll. Okay, it's hard as a viewer that's seen all that to sit there and see all of these different things and not think it's a troll. That's the fate. My opinion, my conspiracy theory, that's the fate that Trisha Paytas has made for themselves because of the way that they have acted in the past. You lost trust. Whether the entertainment factor is still there is up for debate from a person-to-person basis. But you've lost trust in your audience, and that's crucial. So now when you're trying to be serious, and look at my forehead, so oily. I've had such a long day, and I literally didn't powder or anything before I came on. I was thinking I looked like I was glistening and glowing, but I really just look oily, girl. I'm not even wearing highlighter today, y'all. That's just face grease. It's just you can't. It's hard to believe it. It's just hard to believe it, you guys. And I think that for an individual to have trouble believing it, I think that would just be normal, And I think it's going to take a lot of work for Trisha to be able to come on screen or on Twitter or do whatever she's doing and say something and have the people believe it just for what it is. Finding yourself spiritually is a very personal journey, okay? I personally don't think it should be put on social media for everyone to see. I'm not going to ever be the type of person that is going to be, my phone is going out. I've got tons of receipts coming in. Mute. But I just don't know. It's going to be hard for people to trust them. And a spiritual journey that's what I was talking about. A spiritual journey is a very personal one, and one that I don't personally think should be all over social media. I think when you figure out what it is that you actually believe, if you want to share that with people, that is your business. I think if you're going through that and trying to figure out what it is and trying to find a purpose and all this stuff, like Trisha claims in the video that I rolled for you, then I think that it should be kept private. I think that they should figure it out on their own. And there's nothing, my AC just turned off and the audio got a lot better, I know. I think that it should be something that they figure out on their own. And then when they figure it out, come back and share with us your findings and share with us what you believe. But while you're figuring it out and you're confused and you don't know what to do, maybe just keep that part of your life off social media. That's just my personal opinion on that, okay? I think that with that opinion, with that being the opinion that I have, and then also with Trisha Paytas' past and her history of trolling and all that stuff, I think it's only natural to receive backlash from what they're doing. And that's just my opinion on that all day long. I want to make it clear again. I think it's great that Trisha, if this is what she's doing, I think it's great that they're going out there and finding out what they believe in and they're on this journey. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. But they can't be upset when they get backlash for everything that they do when their history is the way that it is. And that's just my opinion on that. I truly hope the best for Trish. You know, I do. I don't wish badly on anybody, you know, and I do. I don't know, the wedding thing, I'm gonna let y'all's opinion take the lead on that one with the wedding. I don't know. I feel like something's about to implode, or explode, excuse me. I think something's about to explode. I think there's about to be some major drama with the stuff going on, and the wedding is next week, you guys, and I think there's going to be some major drama, and trust you me, I will be covering the major drama when it hits. Oh, trust you me. Let me know what you think about all that drama in the comment section down below. What do you think about Trisha, you know, crying on social media again this close to her wedding? What do you think about her crying when she says she's so excited for the wedding? What do you think about all this stuff with her spiritual journey and how she's posting that and going through that with us on social media? Let me know what you think about all this Trisha Paytas drama in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And if you do decide to join the little bell army that we have going on here, leave me a bell emoji in the comment section down below so we can say hi and I can welcome you to the family. YouTube should be suggesting a couple videos down below for you to choose from if you enjoyed this one. And I will see you in the next video, you guys. Bye, guys.